Hello, everybody. I finally have found a few moments for my second video, and so very, very, very excited to be talking to you guys today about the great Uranus opposition. I hope I am sharing my screen properly. So let's talk about the Uranus opposition. In life, there are these moments of transformation that really can shake us to our very core. So welcome to this video now, where I'm going to explore such significant astrological phenomena known as the Uranus opposition. And so I want to dive into the meaning behind this cosmic event and how it actually shapes our lives. So the Uranus opposition, also referred to as, I'm sure you guys have heard this concept before, the midlife crisis, occurs around the age of 38 to 42 for everybody. During this phase, the planet Uranus is going to align exactly opposite to its position at the time of your birth. And this happens between the age of 38 and 42 for everybody. And it really signifies a time of immense growth, inner exploration, and personal liberation. Like when Uranus opposes its natal placement, it often brings forth this like wave or like lightning bolt of unforeseen changes and opportunities. Really, they turn into opportunities in your life. These opportunities can manifest in so many different ways. A strong drive for personal freedom, questioning the established norms of society or of family, a deep desire for self-expression and individuality as well. You can see that I'm sharing a card from my deck. It's one of the great aspects that I have in my tarot deck that is coming out soon. And the Uranus opposition, the picture that you can see, that's exactly what it feels like. A tornado comes into your life. So I'm going to dive into a little bit of a personal story where the Uranus opposition played a pretty significant role in my life. And so taking me back, I'm 43 now, so I've made it through the whole opposition phase. But at the age of 38, I found myself standing at this like major crossroads. I was facing my Uranus opposition head on, but I didn't know that that's what was happening. It was during this time that I made a brave and life-altering decision. And looking back, wow, like I thought that I was stuck. I thought that I was in a headlock. I decided to leave my toxic marriage of 14 years. It had become a really, really unhealthy environment filled with constant fighting and discord, like just constant like tension and just like this. It felt like this all the time. And the tension had even reached a point where my daughter, witnessing the turmoil at times, questioned why we were yelling so much. And that's when I made the decision that that's it. Like I have to get out of this. I felt like I was in a headlock financially, for so many reasons. I didn't think that it was possible for me to be able to leave. I needed the dual income. But recognizing the negative impact this had on my daughter, and also on my personal well-being, I knew I had to make a move. It was time to move on. Choosing to leave that marriage was an essential step in my personal evolution, and more importantly, the fulfillment of my soul's purpose. It was totally aligned with my path. Didn't feel like it at the time, thought that I was ruining my daughter's life, but it really was. So during my Uranus opposition, I embarked on this like new profound journey of like self-discovery, of personal growth. I freed myself from the toxic dynamics that bound me, and I created a space for new opportunities and a deeper connection with my authentic self. It's like you close the door to one thing, a new one automatically opens up. That's what people don't realize, right? It was not an easy path. It wasn't easy at all. It was hard. There was a lot of tears. It was crazy. But I found the strength and the resilience like within myself to navigate the challenges that arose. The decision to leave that toxic marriage became the catalyst for transformation for me. Like it literally propelled me forward on a path of like self-realization and empowerment. So during my Uranus opposition, my path also intersected with the founder of Absolutely Astrology, Emily Clintworth, and she is an esteemed astrologer and my mentor. And my fascination with astrology, it grew even more, and I became an avid student of the subject under Emily's guidance and influence. I immersed myself in the study of astrology. I literally found validation. I found answers. I found clarity. I found all these answers for myself. And so I dedicated hours of my time to expand my knowledge and understanding so that I could then help other people heal going through some of the same things. I explored the intricacies of birth charts, the planetary movements and how they relate to one another, and the cosmic energies and all the things at play within a person's natal chart. As my passion for astrology continued to flourish, when just kept growing and growing and growing, I also reignited my love for art. I never thought I was good enough, but I am. And you are too. During my Uranus opposition, I embraced my creative side again and began creating astrology-related art pieces. And these pieces not only fulfilled my artistic expression, but it also provided me with a means to share the healing art of astrology with others. So with the support and guidance of my mentor and the continuous study in astrology, I established my online shop. This is where I showcased my unique astrology art pieces while I continued to learn how to read charts. The local shops also recognized my talent, and I collaborated with a few of them, helping to make my art accessible to an even wider audience. So my journey as an entrepreneur, it evolved during this time. I found myself using my astrology knowledge to help others. I then started offering astrology consultations and learning a real process on how to read properly and simplistically for people to understand. And I'm able to provide guidance and insight to those seeking clarity and understanding in their lives. This story exemplifies the incredible potential for growth and for transformation that lies within all of us during the Uranus opposition. It's all about how we handle and how we react to certain situations. It is a reminder that even in the face of uncertainty, the scariness of it all, we have the power to reinvent ourselves. We have the power to open new doors and create a life that aligns with our true purpose. So if you are between the ages of 38 and 42 and you're going through shit's hitting the fan for you, now you know that you're going through your Uranus opposition, and just remember that in every crisis lies opportunity, and through self-discovery, we can always emerge as the best version of ourselves. Thank you so much for listening. I don't know how to turn this off. This is always the way it goes, isn't it? Thank you for listening still. Stop recording.